Morning, everybody. Welcome. I'm super excited to get started with this boot camp for you. Yes, I am in my car in the grocery store parking lot. It is 7:15 in the morning, and I am here, because, the kids are sleeping and I get a chance to do it by myself here. But that's not why I'm here. I had recorded another video and it just ended up going really long, and that's not the intro that I want to give you guys, because you're here to find a balance. You're here to be healthier. You're here to learn to eat better. You're here to learn to take better care of yourself. And guys, I'm going to tell you, this isn't necessarily an easy process, but it's not complicated either. It is being consistent in our efforts, in our routine, in our daily actions. It's being intentional and it's being purposeful. The world is never going to slow down for us. We've just taken the time to say, we are going to manage this and we're going to manage it well. So regardless if your goals are to just strengthen and tone, if your goals are to lose 50 or more pounds, it doesn't matter the range. It is all the same concept and it's all going to apply to you. Just we are going to adapt it to make sure that it works for you. So now, what can you expect out of this group? For the next 4 weeks, we are going to go over kind of a curriculum that I have developed that when you start a fitness program, a nutritional regimen, this may be very different for you. This may be the first time you've ever done something like this. Maybe the first time you've ever done online workouts or done an online accountability group. But let's think about this. Everything that we do almost online now. Right down from I get notifications from my kids' school. Like that's how I interact with the teachers. We do everything online. We bank. I get all my notifications. I do my trainings. You name it. So this isn't any different. This is just one more way to make it convenient and portable for you. So your busy life you're going to figure out how we fit this into your busy life. And I will tell you right now, for those of you that don't know me, I'm busy. I understand, and everything that you are going to throw at me, I hear you loud and clear. I've either been through it, I've had people already go through it, or I'm still going through it. I'm not perfect in this, but I refuse to give up either. And that is, I think, the really important thing. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Chris Parrott, and I am the founder of Team Busy Fit. And I believe so much in the fact that we are just all busy, but we can all make it fit into our lives. And when I say it, you need to define it. Do you want to feel healthier? Do you want to look better in your clothes? Do you just want to look in the mirror and smile? Do you battle depression? Do you have you been overweight since having kids? Have you been overweight all of your adult life? It doesn't matter. We all have a story, and at the same time, we're all busy. But guys, ladies, we're all given the same 24 hours in a day. It's what you do with it is what's going to count. These programs have been set up through Beachbody, because I'm not a personal trainer. I'm not a nutritionist either. I am sharing what works with me. I am creating a community that is open and safe environment for you guys to come in here and to share what's working with you in these practices. And you know what? I don't need a big fancy doctor to come in and tell me what works and what doesn't work. I am a smart enough person. You all are smart enough people to figure that out, to realize that, oh, you know what? I need to eat better. This is working. Oh, my kids don't want to eat this. I don't want to make multiple meals, right? You guys have had that before? I don't want to make multiple meals. I want family-friendly recipes that are healthy, that we could do better for our family, for our kids, for ourselves, for those around us. So we take that time, and we're busy, and we take that time and we mold it. And so Beachbody has brought the experts. They have designed these workout programs to fit. It doesn't matter. Do you got 10 minutes? Do you got 20 minutes? 30 minutes? 45? It will work into your schedule. And I love the fact that I just have to push play. And some people are like, oh, I don't want to, that's weird working out at home and pushing play. But, it's one less thing I have to think about. It's the person up there that is telling you exactly what to do. I don't know about you guys. I was a gym wanderer for a really long time. I'd get on a treadmill. I'd try to do this. I'd probably go over to this piece of equipment because I think I'd watched somebody do it. And I'm like, okay, I'll try this. I don't have to think about this. You don't have to think about this. And you just get up, you push play, you listen to what the trainer is telling you, those cues. The cueing is fantastic in this, so that you're having proper form, that you're lifting the right way, you're remembering, you're being reminded to breathe and to engage and all the other great things that they do. there is something for everybody's likes too. That's the great thing, is that fitness is not a one size fits all for everybody. So if you're like me and you like to lift and you're not a big cardio fan, there are programs in there for you that will get you results. If you are a dancer, if you are a yogi, if you are not even sure what you are, there are programs for you to kind of try everything until we figure it out. For those of you with the on-demand, you've got all of it right now. You've got every single program that Beachbody has done. So we've got access and availability, and I will tell you, for the people that give it an honest effort, I have yet to find somebody that can't find like their program, their sole program. The second component of this is the nutrition, and I will tell you all, if just getting consistent with an exercise routine is all your goal is, then I am excited for you, because we are going to be able to do this. We are going to be able to carve out 30 minutes of time for you to be able to work out every day. I guarantee it. But for those of you that really just, you want to be healthier, you want a healthier lifestyle, you have weight to lose, you want to strengthen, it all boils down to nutrition. Like, you're not going to be able to get around this. So it is, you hear that a phrase like, abs are made in the kitchen and stuff, right? Well, the whole thing centers around being in the kitchen. Your digestive health, your mental health, your skin clarity, and then we start talking about weights and pounds. I hesitate to start talking about weight, but it is something that we identify with easily. We'll go into that more in the group so you can understand better indicators of your health. And that's an exciting thing. That's an exciting thing to realize when you finally realize the true measure of health and progress and fitness isn't always the scale. The scale is not your friend. I'll let you in on that right now, but that's okay. That's what you know right now. And right now, you don't know what you don't know. I'm asking you to come in with an open mind, to just learn it, to just try it. You're going to have struggles. You're going to have not so good days, but just commit to this, and it works. You're going to have people that are going to make comments, and you're going to feel kind of like uncomfortable. We'll talk about all of that. It's going to happen. But back to that nutrition piece of it, some of you may not ever have an idea of what to eat or how to eat, like what food groups, what combinations. If you're raising your hand right now, you are not alone, because again, that was me. I am a not good eater by trade. Put a cheeseburger in front of me versus a salad, I'll take that cheeseburger every single time. And it's just that's my preference, and if that's your preference too, there's nothing wrong with you. It's totally fine. We are going to figure out, and I'm going to give you guys different recipes, different meal plans, meal hacks, so that we can take some of our favorite foods and turn them into the healthier versions of them. So you know what? We get the best of both worlds. So people are like, what? You get to eat pizza? I'm like, yeah, I get to eat pizza. I found a healthier version. I found the portions to be able to go with it. This is going to be about a moderation and balance. This is not a race. It is a journey. And so you are not going to turn around and lose 25 pounds at the end of your first week. You're probably not going to lose 25 pounds at the end of this challenge. That's not a healthy or sustainable process to go through. So I want you to just set some realistic goals, and we're going to go through that whole process of goal setting, some realistic goal setting, to make sure that your expectations are managed. But that nutrition, I'm not going to leave you on your own. You've got access to all of my meal plans. It's on a Google link, and so if you don't have access to that, just let me know, and I will make sure that you get it, or let your coach know that you're in here with, okay? We will also be doing, if you are just like, I can't meal plan, I've tried before, I am going to sit down. We are going to have something called a Zoom call. So if you guys haven't already, download www.zoom.us, and I want you to go to Zoom, and it's a free app. It's a video web conferencing app, and that's the one I use, and I want you to download it. And then at the end of the first week on Sunday, we're going to go through this whole week and just kind of get familiar with our program and kind of walk through some stuff, and then on the first week I'm going to walk through how I meal plan and how I set it up. And then I'm also going to talk to you about those little tiny containers that a lot of you probably got and went, what are these things? There's no way I can survive and eat on them. Kind of crazy, isn't it, when we look at what the perspective is of what our portions should be, right? Those are what proper portions of each of the food groups. So the good news is we're not doing anything extreme, like no carbs or no fats or no this or no that. Everything's pretty much on the table for the most part. Like Twinkies, no, are not on the table. But we get, if you look at the list of foods that you get to eat, it's pretty much anything. You can make just about anything from it, and I'll walk you through it. I don't want it is not complicated. It takes a little bit more time when you're learning it. But that's just anything. It takes a little bit more practice until you can just boom, 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 and you can whip out a meal plan. You should see some of my challengers that have been in these groups for a while and more advanced, and they're rocking it. They rock those meal plans out. They whip them out. Okay, that's done. They've rocked the results. They've made their goals, and you can too. This is going to be you too, and that's what gets me really excited for you, is that this process is doable for anybody. The last piece I'm gonna wrap you up with, and this is going to be the longest video that I give you during all of this, because again, we're busy. I don't have time to watch a lot of long videos. I know you don't either. So the last part of this is we're going to touch on time management. We're going to touch on eating out. We're going to touch on kind of like some mindful practices that we need to be taking. So if there is anything in the group, I'm super excited to share all of this with you, but if there is anything like as you have questions, this group is for you. This group is to get you results. This group is for a community, so that it is a place that we can all come to and we all have like-minded goals, because sometimes we don't always have the greatest support systems. So with that said, being a community involves all of us to participate, not just Chris commenting on everybody's posts. It's, if you've got a question and you see somebody else post a question, you've got a response to it, respond to them. There's no wrong answer. It's what works best for you, and it's an opinion, and it's an information sharing, and that's what makes these groups work. So I am super excited for you guys to be here. I can't wait to see you guys progress through the programs. If you've ever got questions that maybe you're just not quite comfortable asking in the group, because they're a little too personal for you, feel free to message me, okay? And I'll walk you through whatever it is. But like I said earlier, you don't know what you don't know. I don't know what I don't know. So if you are holding something back, if something is just not working for you, it's on you to say something. I can only reach out. I don't chase after you. I've already committed to this program, so I already know it works. I don't go chasing everybody because I've got time. My time is precious too. So, but I will reach out to you to find what's going on. You do the same, all right? That communication goes both ways. Lastly, throughout this week, I'm going to ask you to do things like that might feel a little bit uncomfortable, like take your before pictures, right? And measurements. And no, everybody groans and rolls their eyes. And trust me, the mom coming in at 200 pounds absolutely did not want to take her before pictures. It was awful. They're the worst things. I still go back and look at them. I can't believe that I let myself get to be a point like that. You have to take these pictures. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. I will show you where you can upload them to a very safe place. You can send them right directly to me. I will never, ever, ever publish them without your permission. And even then, I don't publish just before pictures, because it's your after pictures that speak the loudest. It's your efforts that speak the loudest. So just trust me on this, because as we go through, you're not going to see the changes right away. You're not going to see them after the first week. You're not even going to see them after the third week. Other people are going to start noticing it before you do. So those pictures are really important. Those measurements are really important to gauge where you are at. And your measures of progress is what we want. They're not meant to be tools for you to allow yourself to be self-critical, okay? So I got to get going. I got to get in the grocery store. But thank you for this time. Thank you for being here. Thank you for trusting Team Busy Fit to start your journey and to continue your journey with. It's going to be an awesome ride, you guys. All right, talk to you later. Bye.